I'm different. I done dipped my brush in a bucket of God's glory, hoping to paint the world a new picture, a new story. When they've never seen with a clear mind, exercising and putting into practice the talent and eye that he's designed. I'm different.
Tryna put me in your box, won't do. I got too much in my system, so what you gon' do? It ain't only me who different, I done brought the whole crew from a planet where the same old tradition won't do.
Feel like I spit gold, you know what that mean? Got sick flows, you need that.
We're back. Freethinkers Radio back again. We got some topics for you. I'm Ebony the Baby Jumper Dixon.
Good evening, everyone. It's Animal Samson.
Hey guys, this is Beth.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ice.
In featuring to our conversation, musical artist extraordinaire, TiffanyJ.
Y'all silly already.
Welcome to the show, TiffanyJ.
Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, Tiffany.
Yes, ma'am.
Feel free to think freely.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be doing a lot of thinking because I think y'all gonna be doing a lot of talking.
Yeah. You gonna have to do like double dutch and jump on in there.
Yeah.
I don't know early.
So we're gonna bring you a couple of different topics tonight. If you want to go to our Facebook page, we are live on Facebook, and feel free to think freely.
As usual, we get it started with this music. This is real. A guy named Free Will. Freethinkers Radio.
I know I can't see you on my own now. Therefore, let me tell you, love. Oh, there's some doubt I can hear you. Hear your sweet voice in the morning, telling me, child, it's time to rise. In your hands that hold me, and all the protection they shield me from. And your eyes that watch me every time I lay down at night. But I know that you're real, so glad you're real. And though I can't see you, I still believe that you're real. I know that you're real, so glad you're real. And though I can't see you, I still believe that you're real. And every time I wake up, I see all the colors of the world. A Big Bang Theory to cover all this beauty just sounds silly to me. A newborn baby brought into this world. Science has no formula. They'll say anything except a gift from up above. I know that you're real, so glad you're real. And though I can't see you, I still believe that you're real. I know that you're real, so glad you're real. And though I can't see you, I still believe that you're real. I know that you're real, so glad you're real. And though I can't see you, I still...
We're back. We are talking about different topics tonight. And one of the topics that's been in the news a lot lately was about a valedictorian out of Louisiana who was not able to walk the stage for his graduation because of a policy in the school policy about no beards allowed.
No beards allowed?
No beards allowed.
No beards?
That's what they say.
No beards. You cannot have facial hair.
You will not walk across
that is
this
a part of the
stage
policy.
with that beard. That's right.
That's right.
You gonna walk across that stage? You gonna slide across that stage?
You're not gonna do nothing across the stage.
You will be childish faced for your graduation picture, son.
They took his gown as well.
Gown.
That's right.
Did he get his diploma?
He got his diploma, but he didn't get to walk across the stage with his peers.
Or give
That's
his
petty.
valedictorian speech.
I mean, he's a valedictorian, so he's supposed to get a speech and all that.
Speech,
You
That's
get
real petty.
none of that, son.
I wonder exactly
Not with the beard.
how do they like double back on that? I mean, you have a valedictorian. That's not something you don't just ask somebody like the day before. Hey, you want to be valedictorian? Give a
So
speech.
No, I mean,
he
he knew.
said, yeah, they told him like 3 days before and the night before, but he said that he refused to shave because the rule had never been enforced before. Mm-hmm. So it was just maybe ironic that they were forcing him to do it this time, and then...
Well, I mean, they were in the rules, the policy of the school. So if they had told him the day before, 3 years prior, I mean, it's his decision at that point to make a decision on whether he's going to shave and walk across the stage or sit in the audience and watch everybody else walk.
Okay, I agree on that terms, at that time frame when they said, either shave or walk. But for the 4 years that he was in school, and he had a beard the whole 4 years, but this isn't just a rule they had just for graduation day. They had it for his whole, for the school district, actually. So at that time, is it too bad for them to let him walk across the stage with the beard or say his speech? Not only was he valedictorian, he was also the student of the year.
Wow.
Not with that beard, he wasn't.
Where's this now?
It's in Louisiana.
It said that the principal was unavailable to answer as to why the student was allowed to have a beard.
He ain't want to answer.
Petty.
Yep.
Well, my question is, I mean, obviously, more than likely, he was known that well in advance you can't have a beard. But also, there still does sort of lie the question, given the circumstances, if the rule wasn't enforced, I mean, did he really know about it? Like, does it state that in there that he knew about it?
Yeah, they told him. They told him 3 days.
And others who had beards about, if you don't shave, you ain't gonna walk. And he was the only one who did not shave.
He said that if they didn't enforce it the whole year, how could they go ahead and say, oh, you're not allowed to walk?
I will say, I definitely think that if you're gonna have a so-called rule, and you're not going to enforce it for an entire 4 years,
That's a little messed
you might
up.
want to get over yourself on that last day, even if you did want to.
If it's their rules at the school and they want to enforce it on the last day, then that's their prerogative to do so, and you have a decision to make if you're going to follow the rules or break them.
Yeah, I mean, he got a choice. You can walk across the stage or not.
Yeah, I mean
everybody else chose walking over some facial hair that's going to grow back anyway.
What if things don't really grow back like that? Maybe it took so long. Maybe it took him 4 years to get his goatee.
Exactly. He was proud. Guess what? He can have another 4 years to grow another beard or a goatee.
But who really wants to wait that long?
Well,
really?
You only get to walk across stage and get your high school diploma one time.
He got the diploma though. He just couldn't walk.
But he was very disappointed that he couldn't walk. So I guess he had a choice to make.
I mean, whatever.
I still think it's his fault. But it's also the school's fault.
How so?
Because the school's fault.
Because it's the school's fault because you should have made sure the rule was a go the whole time I was there.
I do really think that the whole, now we're gonna enforce it, on this particular date. I just think that's kind of jacked up. I mean, I get it. It's their rule. It's their prerogative. But at the same time, you can't tell somebody, this is a rule. You can't have a rule that is just basically unspoken, unenforced, and then all of a sudden decide you want to
pull rank.
Yeah. Well, right now we're going to take a break and we are going to listen to Give It All by Carrington Gaines. Here we go.
I turned back, messed up, ran away. I've been torn down, beat up for my mistakes. But you love me, regardless what I've done, just for who I am. With my voice lifted up, I sing. With my
Well, when it comes to diplomas, it's never too late to get one. And this song right here is called Never Too Far Gone by Jordan Feliz.
That beard was too far gone.
And you feel so lonely, but you keep on hiding. Cause you feel so guilty for what you've done. But there's no distance too far that I can't reach you. There's no place that's so dark that I can't find you. Anywhere that you are, if you need through, take a look at these scars. Oh, I love you. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter what you've done. You are never too far gone. You have run down every road, and you've lost your way back home. And you feel so dirty, you know you're unworthy, feeling undeserving of any love.
Yeah, we are back. So this article kind of took me by surprise. It was a tad bit disappointed.
Very disappointing.
This was near Spartanburg, South Carolina, y'all. South Carolina, what's going on with you?
We have the double whammy.
Okay, we had two elderly women who jumped on a 33-year-old woman and beat her badly. All because they were in a line at the Little Cricket gas station.
Little Cricket, cuz.
And obviously the elderly ladies were too close to the young lady when she was trying to type in her debit card and her PIN. She was like, can I get a little space? And then the elderly women started like, I want your money anyway. Don't nobody need your money. And then one of the elderly ladies, y'all, spit on the girl.
Oh, no.
The girl turned around like the Matrix with an open hand and walked out. Next thing, Myrtle and Mary jumped on her and beat her like she stole something.
Those their names were?
Myrtle and Mary.
Listen, they were 80 years old and 63.
And they didn't just beat her.
80.
They didn't just beat her, right? They beat her with the gallon of the washing fluid. The washer fluid that goes
And was hitting her in the head.
I would have hit an old lady that day.
She said she just had surgery,
That
so
was
she
not
couldn't
no loud
defend. She said she just had surgery. She couldn't defend herself.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
And the dude
So
said,
who was in the store? Like nobody else was in the store?
It happens out.
Well, we know somebody was on duty that night working, so it was like, bump that, I gotta stay behind the
Would you risk going out there and get slapped with a gallon bottle full of washing fluid?
I mean, they can't swing that fast. I mean,
So you're pretty fast.
That's what
They swung hard enough to buckle old girl.
that's
To
two
lift
against
up a
one.
gallon?
That's 2 against 1.
They lifting something. They lifting some weight somewhere.
Yeah.
But check it.
see
Go
the video?
check out the video because one of them was moving real slow. So like, no, I think it was the 80-year-old.
I need to see that.
How did she?
I just want to take a minute to
She's
recognize.
faking.
I want to take a minute to recognize the fact that they have the names of basically like the ghetto black version of Thelma and Louise here. You got what was it?
Mary
Myrtle and Mary.
Myrtle and Mary. That sounds so planned. That is so like literally.
Planned.
That just sounds absolutely staged.
They wanted to go viral.
Like it sounds like it should have been
They
put on
grandkids.
YouTube for real.
Grandma.
I'm just saying.
Grandma, what you did today?
Miss Mary Wanamaker
Oh, huh.
and Miss Myrtle Smith.
Marijuana maker. What was that? Marijuana maker.
Okay.
I mean,
Her name is Marijuana maker.
I was real disappointed in them. Like they was real about it. Like they was just.
So as a grandchild, what would you tell your grandmother that just got locked up?
I would
Give me some dab, Grandma.
as I'm talking to her between that mirror or that glass. Grandma, I ain't fixing you no goodies. I'm not.
So they went to jail?
hey,
They got arrested. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
listen, I'm just kind of wondering how come the title doesn't say 2 elderly black women arrested after beating up a 33-year-old white woman.
Oh, you
Well, we knew they were.
Right.
We kind of
I'm just
by
saying,
their name. We kind of knew what they were.
We kind of know. Well, we know the 33-year-old black people, even with surgery, ain't getting beat up by 80-year-old and 63-year-old women of any race.
Somebody would got cooked.
Period. That's kind of how that works. Black don't crack.
Yeah, I was explaining that.
I'm just saying, like, all the other news articles that are
It's
not,
true.
you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, like, everything else these days takes, like, the worst possible turn for racism.
So I'm like wondering,
true.
like, why is there no race involved
Well,
here?
because you have elderly people beating on her, like, okay, if this was going to be taken in a racial way, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't expect for a black dude to get beat up, like physically beat up by an 80-year-old and a 63-year-old person. We're not marching for that.
I will say my mom wouldn't let no 60 and 80-something-year-old woman beat up on her.
Hey,
my mom would go to town on a 60 and 80-year-old.
We ain't gonna march for you. You might get beat up. We ain't marching for you. You gonna have to take that one.
Yeah,
you gotta take that one. You should go for the leg sweep or something.
Somebody should have got hit. I'm sorry. Somebody should. One of them old women should have got hit.
Well, she did.
I think so.
Get slapped. That's why.
After the initial slap, somebody else should have got hit.
No, the slap would gotta work.
She got spit on, right?
You think
she got. Yeah.
I would have slapped her too.
The spit turned to slap.
Yeah, the spit. But she did spit on the lady.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, you're right. After you slap though, you gotta cover up.
Yeah,
slapping
cover
weed,
up and
slapping
move.
weed.
she should have grabbed one of them bottles.
Slap and weed. Feel free to think freely. We are keeping this thing moving for those who wait. Firefly.
This is for those who another day, another waiting game. A little different, but it's still the same. I am here, but where's the one I'm longing for? I'm having trouble feeling all alone. Will my heart ever find a home? I want to hope, but sometimes I just don't know. I know I'm not the only one. So we sing a lullaby to the lonely hearts tonight. Let it set your heart on fire. Let it set you free. When you're fighting to believe in a love that you can't see, just know there is a purpose for those who wait. I wanna open up my eyes. I know that all I need is time. I'm growing stronger every single day. God, I'm gonna lean to you now, letting go of all my fear and doubt. I can't do this on my own, so I'll give you control. I know I'm not the only.
Yeah, this next one, my dude, Bizzle, not for sale. Freethinkers Radio.
Shake it, I break it, hit the grave before I fake it. I will not accept payment to handfolk. Over to the devil, knowing Christ is they last hope. Surrounded by a bunch of gustos out of low cash, but I ain't selling my soul or my notepad. What you want me to do? Promote crack? Figured they wouldn't reject the noose if the rope black. So you make one a dealer, make the rest fiends. Make one a millionaire, make the rest bleed. Wanna see us hang, get a few good guys, sit them in a bent coupe and make the noose look fly. I can't do it, I know what it feel like. Trying to fit a rap fantasy into my real life. Got a couple real homies doing real time, trying to eat, now they being told when it's meal time. Why would I make that appealing to them? Why would I make rap appealing to them? And now you saying I'm the villain, cause I'm chillin', trying to get this penicillin through them. And the message, I ain't quitting till it's been delivered to me.
I won't support your lie no more. I won't even try no more. If I have to die, oh Lord, that's how I choose to live.
what you want me to do? Stun on everybody. Fake it till I make it in front on everybody. Make them feel low, cause they don't got what I got. Like they ain't on my level, cause they don't rock what I rock. Tell them that I live a life they should wanna kill for. Still for, that's what you get in new jails built for. That's how you pick and choose who them record deals for. First one to tap dance, do a little heel toe. Trying to use poverty against them, like give them a Ferrari, they'll lie for you and then some. Throw a dress on, rock press-ons, help push the same-sex laws and disrespect God. Heck no, what I look like trying to impress y'all. Homie, y'all either step off or get stepped on. They saying that I talk like I walk around with Teflon flesh on. For Christ, that's a line I'm willing to put my neck on. So go ahead.
Hey, so we're back. This next topic is I didn't know if it was real or not.
I wonder too.
It is real though.
It really is.
It really is real. It's
allegedly.
This is really happening.
Sean King, he's for real.
Yeah. It says, "Welcome to America, where even our math tests are racist." So apparently, in Burns Middle School in Mobile, Alabama. It's Mobile.
Shouts out to Mobile.
He's in Alabama, so I know. There's a teacher giving middle school students a test that, quote unquote, is racist. Here's one of the questions. Leroy has 2 ounces of cocaine. If he sells an 8-ball to Antonio for $320 and 2 grams to Juan for $85 per gram, what is the street value of the rest of his hold?
Is Leroy like a common?
It is a common black name back in the day.
Back in the day.
I don't know any.
I really don't know any.
Leroy.
I know Leroy, but he's pretty up there
I know
too.
grown man Leroy.
Like Uncle Leroy. We got some Uncle Leroy.
Yeah.
But
Because what we're saying is that it's racist based on their names. Correct.
But where is this again? Mobile.
Like,
who go to the school though?
What is the race or
At
the
the school.
what is the ethnicity of the teacher?
Well, I mean,
I believe the teacher.
and I guess that's a good point because that's not really right. Okay, because at the end of the day, you know, there's more coke being sold in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Than but now once you done cooked it up into an 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? Then you switch to another neighborhood, but basically that problem right there really encompasses too. You know what I'm saying? Both in all neighborhoods right there. I mean,
and looking from the name, Leroy is just a dealer. Antonio could be just the person that got it. One brought it from where it came from.
right. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is, if you read the first question on this so-called test, the guy's name is Dwayne, and he's apparently a pimp. I don't know too many white dudes named Dwayne that are pimps.
I don't know too many actual pimps.
I don't even understand.
You got some friends named LaShonda?
Some real ones. LaShonda?
That would be question number 9.
Wow. LaShonda is a name on the test?
That is
LaShonda is a lookout for the game.
I tried.
Oh, okay.
Shall I continue with the question?
Please do. I gotta hear the rest of this.
But as a math teacher myself, it seems like the teacher's trying to be relevant to her students.
To be honest, that is my thought too.
So I don't see it as being racist.
I'm not saying it's right.
I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I don't like it. I already don't like math.
It's like it's an interesting question. I gotta solve this. Like I need to get 100.
I mean,
to me, honestly, listen. To me, I just feel like, why would you want to ask your students questions? Like, there's so many ways to be relevant to your students. Why this way? Why ask them about?
It's called vocational skills.
Right.
Big question.
Hey,
how many passed?
Right.
Did everybody
real.
pass?
Yeah.
Now, if everybody
Right.
passed,
Who
it
took
works.
the whole test? Who came to school? Who all came to school today?
The article did say that the students complained. So I don't know
That's what
how
I'm
many.
saying.
students
Like, don't, as a middle school child, and you hear this stuff, you wouldn't like raise an eyebrow, like, what's really going on? Why?
I saw
Nah,
this in
not if that's
school.
what's my reality.
yeah. See, well, they complain because that's the reason that everybody
parents complain after
everybody
they
ain't
had them
bigger.
test back.
Oh, the parents complain.
And made
Well, the
Kids.
students
No,
complain
no.
to
The
parents.
students, the students
Say
complain
used
to
to hearing
parents.
stuff like that.
The
in
students
school.
wasn't
parents
rating out
complain
middle
to
school
school.
Not from
students.
no
I
teacher.
mean, it depends on where you're raised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If your reality, you wouldn't raise an
It
eyebrow.
ain't really where. I mean, those questions are hard if you've never actually sold dope. And at middle school, all you've done is delivered.
That's pretty true.
I don't know unless you're a child prodigy.
But you really got to be a smart Jew to be out there with that. Yeah.
Listen to
And you
this.
12.
Nino Brown was a little kid at one point. You know what I'm saying?
At one point, yeah.
The teacher was put on leave, and it said that the teacher hasn't been identified and is a veteran educator, and it was in her last year before retirement.
She is
She good, man.
She is white.
She good.
It said the test was apparently not written by the math teacher and had circulated online for decades, causing similar controversies.
Well, we
right.
just hearing about it
Apparently, it's been like being passed around since the 90s.
Here's Joan, y'all.
in Compton.
That's Joan.
That's Joe.
That's Joan.
Who is that?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, shouts out to Joan too. Yeah, man, I'm going out with a bang, Saints. How about that? The rest of y'all
about to
retiring
retire
and all
anyway.
that. What? Y'all just retiring. Nobody didn't even know y'all no more. They know me.
She got her dope money.
They know me. Y'all gonna know my name.
Okay, say even if that is your reality and you're a middle school child and this is not something you're used to hearing in school, and then this is your teacher giving you questions like this, you mean to tell me y'all wouldn't feel no type of way about it?
I would personally. That's just me. I would feel
As a parent, yeah.
Yeah, as a parent.
Yeah, as a
As
student,
a
I would
parent,
laugh.
for sure.
Yeah.
As a student, I'd laugh and then I'd be like, I'm not taking this mess.
Nah, that wouldn't be me.
I don't know.
I would
It
laugh.
depends. I mean, in middle school, I didn't know those answers, so yeah, I'd have been mad.
Yeah.
High school,
Yeah, exactly.
I would have.
Yeah, y'all feel free to think freely.
So we're gonna jump into this next track, "Angel" by my friend Sean C. Johnson.
Oh my name.
Nothing high, nothing low can change the story. Try to run from love, your grace will find me. Every time, every time, every time. I just can't keep running away. As the ocean is deep, so is your grace for me. The palm of your hand is the safest place to be. Every time, every time. Oh, I just can't keep running away.
There was a little upset with me last time y'all heard the show about what I talked about on the spaceship, but I'm not going to go there today.
Bless the Lord.
First things first, the GOAT, the greatest who ever did it in boxing, Muhammad Ali passed this past week. Condolences to his family.
Yeah.
One thing. On the other hand, there is the Golden State Warriors, who has triumphed another day.
Boom.
Really, that's what we're doing.
No, that's not what we're doing, Dave. I'm going to keep it going. But how in the world
Here it comes.
they got out of the Western Conference Finals? I do not know. That was paid off. I'm sorry, all Golden State Warriors fan. That was paid off. Ain't no way in the world them
30
cats came
points.
back. No, I'm not talking about the game from last night. That was LeBron and them. But from them beating OKC, they were down 3-1. They came back and won 3 straight games to end that series.
Because they are legit.
You ever heard of a comeback?
Don't call it a comeback.
If someone can come back, it is them.
Statistically, 3-1, down 3-1. Not many teams have won the whole series.
Well, not many teams have won 73 games in a season.
Not many teams have Steph Curry.
Oh,
Well, we will say this. They're going to win a championship. We already know that. All Cleveland fans, they are going to win the championship.
I don't
if
know.
you see me, I'm telling you they're going to win the championship.
I mean, LeBron, you don't think he can?
LeBron is a great player. He is a great player. But at the same time, LeBron can't do it by
He got them
himself.
soft 60 boys on his team. Them boys ain't ready for no championship, man.
I will say I saw a video. I saw a video surfacing on social media of LeBron James that disappointed me a little bit. They asked him what made him feel like he was, what made him, I guess, feel like things were going great for him, and he said it was because he was the greatest, point blank, period.
I mean, of his generation, yes, but we're going to keep this song, keep this going with the music. We're going to keep it going, and Say the Word is the name of the song, Hillsong United. Feel free to think freely.
Titus Smith.
Say the word, their bones arise. Every star and hangs on your voice. For your word never returns void. Written in a billion skies, speaking to this heart of mine. All that I am with all creation, hanging on every word that you've spoken, and it will not be shaken. Clinging for life to all you promise, hanging on every word that you say. Will remain, and my soul will hang on every word you say. Word made flesh, you wrote in grace. Promise kept through cross and grave. Over words of stone, you spelt out love. And when you say it is done, it is done.
Whatever we talking about.
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
What's
how y'all
up?
animal lovers doing out there?
Oh boy.
I'm fine.
Y'all know we got to talk about Harambe, okay?
I'm going to his funeral.
Where your mama at?
I'm going
I
to his
bet you
funeral.
are the way you've been acting.
I'm going to his
I
funeral.
know.
I'm going to his funeral.
Check
I'm gonna
it,
have a
check
good
it,
time.
check it. This is the only question I have. If your child fell in a gorilla natural habitat with a 400-pound gorilla, would you be opposed to the zookeepers killing him?
Nah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, they better hurry up and kill him
Right.
before it kill me while I'm climbing down and they keep my child.
Listen,
Oh yeah, I'll make my way down there yelling, shoot him!
Get him before you get me.
I just watched a video today of there was a big glass wall and a lion was on the other side, and a little 2-year-old was standing, maybe 2, was standing looking at the lion, turned around and the lion pounced, hit the glass.
Start scratching the glass.
What?
I'm just saying, yeah,
Sweet
shoot the
Lord.
gorilla.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you know, the lion.
Here's ice, y'all.
I'm going to play the devil
gorilla
Of
advocate.
course you are. We know.
You know.
We know.
Train the gorilla.
Yo, bet
Because it,
It would've took
Too
Okay,
long for
okay,
that,
wait.
and he would have got aggravated.
Thank you.
No,
But I mean,
They
but
brought
that's
in an expert and said that because that's the first question I asked, because
Oh, we know how you are, Beth.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so experts did say that if they tranked the gorilla, that because he was already running around, that he was more susceptible to getting angry and agitated
Angrier.
and
More agitated.
hurting the child or even falling on the child, which I was surprised that they shot him too, though, because that's what I would be concerned with.
About him
Him
falling
falling
on
on
Yeah.
top.
okay. I'll take that. Right.
The gorilla can squeeze the child as a wrap.
Yeah.
It
Right.
takes 2 seconds.
Right.
So yeah, you gotta shoot him.
I mean, I understand. I'll take that. Right. But
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say this. It's the zoo's fault.
It's a monkey.
It's the zoo's fault.
Yeah, it is
It is
definitely
the
the zoo's
No, it's
fault.
not a monkey. He's an ape.
He's a gorilla.
He's a gorilla.
He's a gorilla.
He's an animal.
He was
Right.
a gorilla.
Dead animal.
We're all animals.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing.
I'm a human being.
Nope.
I get it. It's a hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard line because to me, it's not the parents' fault. Because dude, my kids ran away. Like, my husband actually explained to me. He reminded me that we were in the backyard. There were 4 adults and the kids were out playing. All of a sudden, Jet was gone,
Oh Lord.
and
just like that.
we were panicked and we ran around front. And dude was gone. He was 2 years old, and he had one of those little pushing bubble things, pop, pop, pop. That must be a white thing. I don't know, but it was like pop, pop, pop.
There were some in our household.
No, we have one.
And David, I know he's so confused. David's like, I do not know what that is. But so he was he had gone past the neighbor's yard. The neighbor had come out in her nightgown to grab him from not going on a busy street. So I'm just saying it happened
It does.
so fast.
Ice.
It does happen
There's
like that.
no way that fence should not have had a break in it for a child to crawl into a gorilla habitat.
That is true.
That is a
That is
huge
true.
deal.
I personally think that it's a bad situation all around. I mean, the parent, said she was watching her child or whatever,
I still
and
don't believe
then
that.
she
I'm
turned
sorry.
around, and I guess she turned around to take a picture
There
or
were
something like that.
eyewitnesses.
She lost sight of her child for a second. The zoo, they didn't have the proper, guards up that they needed. And so, that's their fault. And I guess it's a valuable parenting lesson to, watch your kids harder. I don't know.
But what about all of the outrage towards the parents? The death threats
that's
and them
ridiculous.
having to be charged for the killing of the gorilla.
I will say, y'all people is tripping.
Yeah.
I wish that Harambe didn't have to die either, but for real,
Yeah.
y'all gonna threaten people? Seriously?
Yeah.
What if your child was in there?
And so what did having to bring up the dad, who wasn't even there, having to bring up his criminal history have to do with anything?
Oh yeah, then all of a sudden it had to get racist once they found out the family was black.
Right.
Are you serious right now? This is why I can't trust Americans, man. It's disappointing.
Are you
Always gotta make it racist.
Are you moving?
Maybe.
I might be going
I'm
to Canada a
thinking
little bit.
Talking about his
I don't.
criminal
His criminal history has nothing to do with that.
No.
Absolutely not. That was ridiculous.
All jokes aside, a parent made a mistake,
As people do.
as we all as parents have done, and it just caused the child to be in a very dangerous situation.
I don't know. I think some of this might be a little deeper. The backlash of this is the zoo covering themselves.
Oh,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Of course,
And
because
so
this is the
that's
second
where
time
the
this
daddies,
is,
all that comes out and all that kind of situation.
This is
you
the
know,
second time this
they're
has
trying to
happened.
First
protect
time something
themselves.
like this has happened. This has
Exactly.
happened so many times, and I think
That's why I say the zoo definitely should be held accountable for the fact that their whatever so-called safeguards they had up weren't safe enough because the child got in there. So
And the giraffes got out or something crazy.
The giraffe got out.
The giraffe.
Something
Oh,
like
yeah, I
it
saw that.
is in Illinois.
I saw that.
Yeah, Tiffany, she backed me up.
It's in Chicago. They probably trying to get out of there, Y'all people's up there acting crazy.
it's like, hey, everybody died up here. We're trying to get out.
Hey, we'll go to another zoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go, you guys. So
Feel free. Thanks for
seriously.
Free Harambe.
Oh, he did.
He's free. Praise the Lord. He's free. No longer bound.
Hey.
All right, what's up? We are listening to Bananas.
That was bananas.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yo, I did not think about that being there. I did not put
What
that.
song is this?
This is Uncle Reese's track. Is stupid dope.
Oh my God.
The track
What
is
is it
dope.
about?
I mean, the track is dope. The track is- no, it's not about monkeys.
We focused on another mission. Our sins have been forgiven. I could have been dead, I like to been prison. So I'm unafraid to speak my mind. I worship like a madman and shake my dreads all the time. I'm not perfect, but made worthy, worthy of his sacrifice. He gave his life for all sinners. He paid the price, so I'm about to go. Bananas, like we got the whole training going. Let's go. Bananas, they think we got no whole training, but we worshiping. We different, baby. We might look crazy, but I know who saved me. 3, 2, 1, go. Bananas. I'm going bananas. Bananas. I'm going bananas. 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 Hands down and a snap back. Don't judge me. Worship more behind my back. My whole team with me, whole team with me. Everything that you stole from me. You tried to kill me, send me to hell. I want it all back. Tried to take my life, but you couldn't. Wanted me to throw in the towel, but I wouldn't. I gave lemons, so I made lemonade. Told stories of my life, now brother getting paid. No longer slave to the system. Worries go, do you miss them? Everybody gather round and listen while I unveil and understand.
Next up, we got Top Rope by Corey Paul featuring Derek Minor. Check him out.
Yeah.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it. Let's get it, let's get it. This one off the top, 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 top, roll. Top roll. Top roll. Top roll. About 4 feet in the air, hit the vertical. Probably could have hooped for the Rockets. Me and my homies broke the mold out of town on the road. Hit the show, got the whole stage watch. Sister thing jumping, we don't plan, don't land it. Macho man when the mic get handed. Ripping to the beat like it's beef, I'm a savage. Insist me pump bass, you can call it dramatic. Nah, let me tell you what it's about. I done hit the 8, yeah, cause I got it off the block. My little brother got locked, my little homie got shot. My little cousin dropped out, my little partner got knocked. In the hood, they don't think I'm concerned with the block. Faith in that coke and they whip it in pots. And the devil got eyes on my burial plot. So I'm climbing the rope and my click jumping straight up the top. I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it. Let's get it, let's get it. This one off the top, 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 top roll. Top roll. Top roll. Top roll.
Uh-oh. All right. So,
Oh boy.
and the Lord knew not to let us record last Monday because, I was a bit hot. So I've calmed down. Shouts out to Urban City, who very respectfully handled the response to the Family Fest 2016 situation with Canton Jones.
Yeah.
That show's over. So, hustling backwards.
Is that what song we're listening to?
The whole camp. So, first of all, you have to check the house rules before you walk in any kind of spot. Who's gonna let somebody treat their church like a park? That's just silly. Check your house rules before you get on stage. That's just simple. So that's all I gotta say about Pastor Jones. Because actually he was real responsive, and he was like, yeah, I understand, but somebody should let him know. So whoever booked him, it's on them.
True.
So anyway, so then moving forward though, hustling backwards for real is I think his name is Tonio. He's a rapper on the song I Can't Help It. When the show got cut off, here's the thing. Now, the show got cut off and everything, and the problem is all that they think you've been disrespectful. That's what the thought process is. They don't know that you were uninformed, but they thought you were being disrespectful. So the dumbest thing you can do is to go outside and be disrespectful and in the church parking lot trying to fight security.
Wow.
Standing on top, jumping on top of your car, cursing people out and all this, right? I mean, what do you think?
Is this a Christian event?
Yeah, these the guys, you know what I'm saying? The people were thinking, everybody's mind, they're like, I thought y'all came to minister Jesus or something. What happened to that? You know what I'm saying? All it took was 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? All it took was one thing to go not your way. And I mean, it's one thing to say, man, we didn't know, that's messed up that y'all cut us off. There's a whole other thing to be cussing people out and fighting security like you're outside the club. Hustling backwards.
Wow. We need revival.
Yes, we do.
My Revival by Lauren Daigle.
Lauren Daigle. She got it.
Daigle. My bad.
And not grow weary. I will walk. I will not faint. I will soar on wings like eagles. Find my rest in your everlasting name. You are my revival. Jesus, on you I wait. Now lean on your promise. You will renew my strength. I will run and not grow weary. I will walk not faint. I will soar on wings like eagles. Find my rest in your everlasting name. You are my revival, Jesus, on you I wait. Now lean.
Back really long.
We are back, Freethinkers Radio. We are thinking freely here up in the Freethinkers studio with TiffanyJ as our guest.
What up? What up?
So, you know, we can look in the news, we can Google, we can CNN and see so much negativity going on all over the place, but there's always something beautiful somewhere. And we came across this story of this teen who, since he was 12, was selling newspapers. And at the age of 17, he had enough money to pay off college before he even got there.
Woo!
That is what?
That's good stuff.
Not only that, let me just add these little cherries on top. He was active in his school organizations. He had a GPA of 4.0. He was also on the golf team, baseball team, bowling team, and he was the high school prom king.
And still sold the newspapers.
Still so news.
And still sold newspapers and paid off college and helped his mom out.
That's the definition of hustle.
Right. That's what you
That's
need.
a hustler.
You know, it would be beautiful to like interview him and to ask him what prompted him to like do that. Like, where did that come from?
It's a hustler spirit.
I wish I could have been in high school.
Yeah,
For
that's
real.
amazing.
He probably had little downline little kids at the school selling newspaper for him.
Right.
Look, that's what
Should
them
sign
Ninos
up,
could
right.
be doing. Them Ninos, boy, you got to be doing that, man. You can do something good with
I'm
that.
telling you,
Hey.
I bet he could pass that test though.
You probably could.
I'm
You
just
probably
saying.
could. He had that 4.0. He probably could pass that test
Straight
in
up.
Mobile, Alabama.
Now, where was he from?
He was from
Tennessee.
Okay.
He was from
Yeah,
Tennessee, and he
Tennessee.
got accepted into Tennessee State University.
right.
That's tight.
And he went to HBCU with a 4.0?
Yeah.
That's
Good
tight.
for him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Sold newspapers for 4.5 years.
That work.
Sorry.
That's crazy,
I did.
really.
I'm just saying, with a 4.0,
That work.
He says that you should hang around people who are positive, who are trying to lift you up and not bring you down.
That's right.
You know, he said his mom. He said he made up in his mind that his mom was not gonna have to pay for that.
Yep.
that's all right.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
That is.
That's a beautiful thing. I wish I would have had a mind like that in high school, but I was too busy trying to figure out how the heck I was gonna get out of there.
Yeah.
I had a little hustle. I used to go to Sam's to get a little big box of candy. Sell my candy at
You
school.
was the walking
You saw-
canteen.
Did you sell the Kool-Aid with the sugar though?
Oh, we ain't had that, no water. Like our water fountain, we ain't had no cups and stuff for that.
Oh man, you
Yeah,
I'm a little younger. I'm a little younger than y'all. Just a little younger than y'all. We had to do all that. I saw Capri Suns though.
Oh, them free stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, that's real.
When they cold, Tip.
Hey, what? Room temperature cool. Room temperature was cool.
Cold, boy.
They bought
hot
it.
day.
Didn't see it.
Right, just like that.
I'm not. Hey, you know good and well that if you thirsty, it don't matter if they room temperature. You gonna drink that Capri Sun.
True.
Capri
Water
Sun's good
fountain was
at room
hot anyway.
temperature. That's so nasty. Hot water fountain.
I love being able to see some good.
Right.
You know, we got so much bad.
Why do you think that we're lacking so many of these types of stories?
Yeah.
Why do you think that I get my news from you guys?
Cause I mean, kids don't even cut the grass hardly no more. You talking about this dude out here selling newspapers and on the baseball
Prom
team?
king,
Man,
prom
please.
king.
If you prom king, you ain't doing no work.
Right.
Other than that one little job at the mall.
Yep.
That's about it.
You half work at.
That's right.
You only there to get that 25% off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you working there for the discount.
Exactly.
But to sell newspapers for that's pretty
And
cool.
then to make enough to be able to pay for college himself.
Before you-
And his mom, before you even go. That's
What's
tight.
up? I hope a lot of
Yeah.
kids see this and are like inspired to do something.
Like what-
if not the same thing, but something.
Whatever it
equivalent.
is that you do, whatever it
I'm
is in your
trying to
heart,
figure out now
definitely
that
have that same
need
sort of
some
passion
newspaper
for
sellers
it.
around here.
I'm
Calculating. Like that's at a minimum $20,000
For real.
at a minimum.
That's crazy. That's a lot of newspapers.
Praise God for the positivity.
But I don't know. The 4.0, I guess that's probably books and something else. But that's probably not enough to pay for college altogether.
Feel free to think freely.
Up next, we have got Revival by Flame
Salute.
and Mike Real featuring Parade. Here we go.
If we look at church history, we can see that every now and then he chooses a generation to bring revival in. I pray that we can see it. All up, pray that we can see it.
So far from you, so far from what you called us to. So we're calling you to do what only you can do. Ignite us again. Ignite us again. Spark a fire within. Break the power of sin. Revive us. Revive us. Revive us. Revive us.
Who's with me? Wondering who's with me? 100% like 250. For asking the Father for in-house cleaning. For the sake of the mission. Now who's with me? To deal with sin's condition, we practice repentance. To deal with racial tension, we practice forgiveness. We empathize, we talk, we sit and we listen. We gotta be different, remember we Christians. Yeah, we're secure on the ark with Christ at the helm. But we gotta watch and pray like watching a film. Cause there's real warfare in the spiritual realm. And we get weary and well-doing and overwhelmed. So my prayers, we stay faithful and preach gospel. Seek holiness first and fight false doctrine. Break pride, unify a divided body. I pray we prioritize being Christ carbon
So
copy.
far from you, so far from what you called us to. So we're calling you to do what only you can do. Ignite us again. Spark a fire within. Power of sin. Revive us. Revive us. Revive us. Revive us.
Lord, we need a revival. We need a shock to our vitals. We're laying idle. Survivals become.
Yeah, and we in here with we'd like to thank our guest. Tiffany J. The J stands for Joe Cat. So
It does not.
He was so wrong.
That's all one word. Let's go.
So tell us about the new single.
Being Me, released January 29th, 2016. A track that I wrote as I have begun to develop into a woman. I am a woman. I'm hoarse, so like my real voice ain't here today. But you know, it's just being comfortable with who I am. You know what I mean? I think everybody needs to feel like that at some point, like regardless of what everybody else doing, regardless of what everybody else supposed to be. I'm comfortable being me.
That's what's up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Love
That's
it.
what we jamming with.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, Tiffany J.
I'm beautiful. I'm happy.
I've come too far, no insecurity on my mind. Just like Mary J, my life is just fine. Won't even trip about the hard times. Why? Tim's told me that old beauty is only skin deep. Well, I agree, but no, not fully. Cause I like what my mirror shows me. So I'm good with being me. Love who I am. The view of who I'll be. I'm appreciating what God's given me. And I'm beautiful. I'm happy. I'm good with being me.
Happy with me. Loving who I am. Happy with me.
Once again, you've had the chance to enjoy us and let's enjoy y'all. Same time. We about to enjoy these new CDs in our hands right there. Evolving from TiffanyJ. She comes bearing gifts, not like the rest of y'all.
I know.
Listen to the rest of you.
Right, just want to send you email and just gonna throw this on. You can give a brother nothing.
Ooh, shots fired.
Anyway.
Freethinkers Radio is still available at www.freethinkersradio.com. The Freethinkers Radio app. We still have like shows on top of shows. We just added Dorinda Clark Cole, Dottie Peoples, Coco, and Corey from FWV. All Saints Radio. Shouts out to All Saints Radio. DJ Jesus Beats. Those Baxters out of Philadelphia.
Those Baxters.
My goodness.
Please say that clearly.
Those Baxters. Yes, sir. DJ Wado. City Takers. My goodness. Track Stars. Shouts out to Ryan Righteous and all them boys down the Track Stars.
This is the network, people.
Yes,
Freethinkers Radio.
I'm trying to get through
You ain't listening. You ain't living.
Yeah, Urban City Radio. Shouts out. Let's see.
Download the app.
Sheesh. All that. Oh, Andre Barnes be back on. Sit down for a second. True Tuesdays of Genesis coming back.
Yes.
Who's it? What's the name of the show? What's the name of the show, Beth?
Generate Thinkers.
Generate Thinkers. Starting soon with Pastor Jake Wicker from Generation Church. My goodness. I'm just it's too many of these.
So many. It's gonna be awesome.
I don't have a list in front of me. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna be doing a health and wellness show here.
Yeah, that's right.
Wellness.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, the Cave is coming with Kevin Raspberry.
Oh
My goodness.
I'm gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Huh?
Yeah, what?
We're making moves.
Stop the Silence poetry show coming.
What?
We're here for y'all 24/7. We're trying to continue to give everybody, a big buffet of variety of programming. Buffet. That's right. Yes,
You said a buffet.
Hey, feel the thing freely, man. We are out.
Bye.
Peace.
That's dope.
Buffet.
Will you give your life to Christ?
Thank you.